Share Food Truck. We specialize in cooking with all local food, produce, eggs, cheese, meat, really anything that we can get our hands on. If it's made or grown in Michigan, we will use it. We specialize in seasonal food. We do breakfast, we do brunch, we do lunch, and we do a tapas dinner once a week. The tapas dinner is really kind of our creative outlet. We do all small plates, so it's not necessarily traditional Spanish tapas, but just kind of a play on the small plate idea. And we normally have 8 to 10 different items on any given night. They range from $4 to $7 a plate, and you know it's meant to be able to sample a wide range of flavors and you know, share with friends. And we do that usually here at the Hannah Center. We'll park at the other end of the parking lot. There's lots of picnic tables, and we've had music before. It's just kind of a fun way to kind of see some different things that we don't normally do on our lunch and brunch menu. So we have a lot of creative freedom with the menu. A lot of things are deconstructed, and you'll see some different types of cooking techniques that don't necessarily translate well on a sandwich, but when you have kind of a small plate, you can really have fun with the food. The two of us have been working in fine dining restaurants since we were able to work, you know, as high school students, and have both had such a love and passion for the food industry. And we decided to open up a restaurant, and we decided to do it in Michigan. This is my hometown state, so Tony, my partner, is from the East Coast, and so I brought him back to the Midwest with me. And we originally were going to do a restaurant, and you know, still that's definitely something that's in our future, but we thought that a food truck would be just a really fun way to, and less risky way, to introduce ourselves and our culinary perspective to the community. And we've been, you know, super pleased with the beginning stages of everything. So, you know, the hope is that one day when we do open a restaurant, we now have, you know, a group of people who know us and will hopefully follow us to a restaurant, but will still allow us to continue to run the food truck from the restaurant, which, you know, one day my dream is to have several different restaurant concepts, you know, all under the same family. I've always worked in the front of the house, so I help with a lot of the baking and little side jobs, but the main brains behind the food is Tony. He went to culinary school in Pittsburgh right out of high school, and pretty much since then has climbed up the culinary ladder, working in different restaurants across the country. I think he has a lot of French in his background. He's worked at some French restaurants, and he's definitely a friend of butter and cream, as the French tend to be. But he's also worked at, you know, most places that have been using seasonal ingredients. He lived in Texas, working at a kind of Austin, Texas staple, which specialized in a lot of smoked food, really big, bold Texas flavors. He's worked in Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., and kind of brings a little bit of all the different areas, you know, combines it all into the food that we're able to serve here. So, I mean, definitely you'll see some Asian influences, some Indian influences, some Latin influences, American classic sandwiches. I mean, really could be anything, you know, with a little bit of spin. For example, today we're calling it the Italian Rocky, and it's kind of our take on a classic Philadelphia favorite sandwich, which is a pork sandwich with rapini and cheese on a hoagie roll. So we get Mangalitsa pork in from Michigan, slow roasted it with Italian seasoning, and then we got some organic rapini, which is sauteed with garlic, and some red chili flakes, and then we topped it with dolce vita goat cheese. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's fun to take something that we love and miss from Philadelphia and kind of be able to create it here and share it with the people of Michigan.
It sounds like you are living the dream.
We are. I mean, it's definitely stressful to get everything to the way you want it, but it's definitely nice not working for anyone else, you know?
Sure.
Being your own boss, getting able to do what you want to do.
Really impressed with the menu.
Thank you.
I mean, it's artistic.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's a lot of components with everything, so it's not, when we prep it's pretty in-depth, and it takes some time to do. But people are appreciating it, which makes it worth it, you know?
We're kind of lucky when we started the food truck in that there's been enough buzz kind of around the country with all the different big cities who have really gotten the food truck scene kind of revitalized in the past couple of years. And I think that a lot of people here have seen them on TV and have heard about them, and so it's kind of this exciting thing that we finally have one here in Michigan. And I kind of always relate it to when you're a kid and you go up to an ice cream truck. There's something about the ice cream truck being in your neighborhood. You get so excited about it. And I think this is like the adult version of that. You still get to go up to the truck and it's, you know, fun, bright colors, but you're not getting a, you know, ice cream cone that when a kid that was what, you know, really got you excited. You're getting some delicious gourmet treat, which I think is kind of the adult version of the, you know, the same concept.